What is going on, y'all? Matthew Runaway here, and today we are doing something new on the channel, and it is the top 5 songs of the week that I have been listening to.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm going through hell after all this time. There's no finding myself. Closure ain't getting any closer, and all you did was leave me colder.
Like I said, y'all, today we are doing something different on the channel. I know y'all are used to the reaction videos, so I want to thank you for checking this out. I get a lot of questions all the time about the tracks I'm listening to, if it's always the reactions, and it's not always, but there is a lot of the times I find a song from these reactions that I listen to a lot. Sometimes it's not number one, and I thought, what a cool way to give artists that maybe I don't react to on the channel a chance to get some more exposure if they're smaller, and obviously to help the channel and expand our variety if they are a bigger artist. It's just kind of fun to get the suspense, you know, what's going to be number one, considering we're doing these reactions all week long, all the time. I'm not going to be fake with this. I really do want to give you guys an understanding where I come at with the music. You'll be pretty surprised. There's everything from rap, metal to hip hop in this stuff. I'm a huge music fan. Just because I sing country music doesn't mean that's the only thing I listen to. I am so excited to give you this content. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please do so. It helps the channel so much. Check out my latest single, Missing Sweater. Means the world to me. Just checking out my music is something that helps me more than anything that you can do. So without any further ado, let's get into this. This is the top 5 songs that I've been listening to this week. All right, y'all, coming in at number 5, we have Sam Riggs, When You're Down.
When you're down, 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 pull you up, pull you up, pull you up. When you're down, down, down.
And no, we have not reacted to this on the channel. Sam Riggs, really cool artist. He just has a different sound. He is country, but he really does have this rock element to him, especially in his drums and his guitars that he has. And he just has a cool dynamic. You have to check it out. Even if you are a fan of hip hop, you're going to hear these kind of elements in his music. With this one, lyrically, it's a story of the torn back and forth. And I think along with the dynamic that he has in this song, it's just really well done. And as I was mentioning at the start, I'm just a huge fan of how he puts his instrumentation together, and the producer does such an amazing job. I'm not fully sure if he produces it or if he does go outside for another producer. I did drop a comment on his music video, and he hasn't replied yet. So Sam, if you're seeing this, let me know, brother, and maybe we can have a beer in Midtown one day. But yeah, number 5 on the list, Sam Riggs, When You're Down. Outstanding song, guys. Check it out. All right, y'all, coming in at number 4, this one is going to punch you right in the side of the face. It is I Prevail, There's Fear in Letting Go. If you haven't heard I Prevail before, they are a little bit heavier. They have a great chorus, and there's so much for me to say about this. I have been hooked on this song for well over a week now. It's been a little bit. It actually probably is lower on the list just because I've been listening to it so much. And there's a lot to say about this track. Melody-wise, it is so good. Their clean singer is deadly at captivating emotion. And I just think in these choruses, it does something to pull me in. I've been trying to change a lot of my habits and my life around, and kind of really committing to the things that I want to do in life. And it's just a song that I really am connecting with right now. And with that anger and the passion behind those lyrics, it just clicks with me. It conveys a really great message to my heart, and it is absolutely moving. The production standpoint is deadly. I'm pretty sure this one has a guy named Tyler doing the producing. He does stuff like Falling in Reverse. I think he was back in the Danger Kids band back in the day too. At the end of this song, my favorite part is coming out of this kind of, it goes into a breakdown and then into kind of a softer part to allow a huge amount of lift coming into the chorus. And it just has this really cool blend of vocal and synth that makes it feel so dissonant with these powerful vocals over it. It is just so well done. Huge guitars, huge drums. It's just such a great produced track. I really recommend you guys checking it out and giving them a chance. I mean, a lot of stuff that I Prevail does is really freaking good. And probably this is the last song a lot of people would expect me, if I was going to do an I Prevail video, to be on the channel. But I'm telling you guys, it's a killer track. You got to check it out. All right, y'all, coming in at number 3, we got Hardy Radio Song, and we did react to this on the channel, and I think you know why it's on here. This is the craziest shit I've heard come out in country music in a long time. Hardy is out of his tree crazy. I'm just telling you. And I gotta thank him. He has opened so many doors for artists like me that have come from metal and have always loved country music and rock, to be able to just push that boundary a little bit more. This features Jeremy from A Day to Remember, and if you don't know that band, you're missing out. You need to check them out. But anyway, we're gonna talk about Radio Song. This is the biggest FU to the country music industry and country radio in a polite way. The chorus talks about how you just have to have all these things in a country song, you know. I'm pretty sure the line is, I have a Yeti and a Chevy, and it just all rhymes. It's so funny. It's using these buzzwords, as we call them when we're songwriting. And then it gets into this post-chorus with Jeremy absolutely coming in with this crushing scream. It's not even like it's a light scream. It is full-on metalcore, hardcore scream. And then it goes back into the message, you know, gotta have pedal steel, it's gotta have a girl in the song, she's gotta be pretty, you know, all those kind of things. And then we get to the end of this song, and not only does Hardy and Jeremy deliver this breakdown, they do this almost tempo change at the end. I'm pretty sure it is a tempo change into an even heavier breakdown, and it is absolutely nuts. I can't wait to hear this guy do this live. I can't hype this song up enough. Obviously, that's why I did a reaction to it. Everybody was talking about it, and it was so hard not to listen to this song until I did the reaction. And I'm so glad I did, because it was just, I was mind blown. It's crazy. Hardy is an incredible writer all around town. You know, all you hear about is Hardy right now. He is just Hardy in earnest. Morgan Wallen, you know, they're just, their name around town is just everywhere, everyone you talk to. Those are the guys. They seem to be really cool people. I've never got to actually chat with Hardy. I've seen him around town a little bit, but those guys have a brotherhood, and it's really cool. So definitely check it out. Hardy Radio Song featuring Jeremy from A Day to Remember. Really, really freaking cool song, and it is number 3 on our list. All right, y'all. Coming in at number 2, we have the most popular guy in country music right now. Y'all probably know what's coming. Morgan Wallen, Last Night.
You and me, I know that last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met.
I didn't even know I kind of heard this song before I even knew I heard it. It was pretty much going viral on TikTok. I didn't know that it was a song once it got released, and I've just had this on repeat since it's been released. And obviously we did a reaction to it. I'm not sure if that reaction has dropped before this, but I did do a reaction for it. The one actually critique I will say the song, the acoustic guitar at the start of it, really soulful, but it almost seems played so perfectly that I almost want it to be looser, if that makes any sense. Right now it's popular in country music that you have these guys like Zach Bryan, Bailey Zimmerman, where the music's almost a little looser. It's not perfection, where that guitar riff is just like locked in, absolutely perfect on beat. So that'd be my only critique to it. But again, guys, like, I love the song. It's number 2 on our list this week, so I can't really say anything. I am a huge fan of Morgan Wallen's vocals, his songwriting. You can like him or hate him outside of music, but I just think that a music fan is a music fan. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna listen to it and analyze it, and if I love it, I love it. And I do really like Morgan Wallen. I actually think he's a good dude. I think that his talent level is through the moon, and I think he's got he's the biggest guy in the business right now, but he's still going up. Like, this next album that's about to drop, he is going to go into a whole other status. And going into this song, I just think it really gives a really raw, feel almost heartbreak and wonder with this touch of hopefulness in it, and it's really cool. I just think it's a great song, guys. Definitely check it out, and let me know what you think. Drop it in the comments down below. And remember, guys, you are allowed your opinion. I'm allowed my opinion. You don't have to like any of these artists on this channel, and you can say that in the comments. I don't get upset about that. I'll discuss them with you and why and things like that. And I have always respected that you guys have given me that chance to express myself, even if it's an artist that you don't like. You guys seem to always watch these videos, and we discuss civilly. We don't really get a lot of hate on this channel, which we are so lucky. Thank goodness, and appreciate y'all for that.
Won't work out, it don't work. Now the pain's worse, yeah, it's gon' hurt. Hope it all works out. Broken machine, no, it won't work. But I get cash, so she gon'
All right, y'all, we are here at #1. I feel like a lot of you know what is here. This one is pretty special because it was the first video I did coming back to the channel, and it absolutely rocked me. #1 on my top 5 listen to songs of the week is Juice WRLD, In My Head. The reason why this song made #1, I just mentioned that it was the first song coming back, relaunching the channel, and the amount of support I got on it was just incredible. The video is my favorite by far that they've ever released since Juice's passing, and I just love all the footage. What made me so happy was to see his mom in it. It was a brief clip that was in that video, and we all talked about it in the comments. And the crowd footage, like, those were all the things that I love to see. And then actually seeing Juice alive in that video, because when I started listening to Juice, he had already passed, and I never got to experience what you guys did for the most part. But on top of loving the video as much as I did, being my favorite video, the track, in my opinion, is his best that's ever been put out. I had asked the question, why wasn't this put on the albums like right away after he had passed? And a lot of people were saying that some of his songs were with other people and producers, and not all of them are actually even really known and found yet, and maybe one guy doesn't have them, and it's got to get cleared, and that they finally found this song. And crazy to me that it wasn't brought to the forefront right away. But lyrically, it is just, whether you love hip-hop or rap, if you actually sit back and just listen to the lyrics, you can hear the pain and the struggle in these lyrics that is absolutely next level. It's really sad. And the video going along with it, you can see parts where Juice is, you can tell he's losing his battle with drug addiction. And I just think the combination of it all, has natural instruments, which obviously I'm a bit more of a fan of, and wrapping that all together, it was the perfect storm. I just think it's a great song. I think it's Juice's best song to date. Wishing Well was my favorite before this, and now In My Head. Incredible song, guys. I appreciate everybody sticking around to the end here, checking out what #1 was on the list. Check out all these artists. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of everybody on this list. I listen to these songs over and over and over all week, and some of them have been on this list for more than 1 week, which might even have put them lower on the list because of that. But this is a weekly segment that will be happening, and I'm just really excited to do it. It gives you guys a chance to get to know me a bit better, and put me onto new music and things like that, and you can kind of see what I'm doing other than these reactions. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please do so. It means the world. Check out my latest single. That is the best way to support me on this channel. It means the absolute world. Thank you so much for being a part of this Runaway family, and y'all stay safe until next time.